Thank you for joining She's Dropping the Tea. SHEDROPTEA. I am your sacred magical high priestess, and I'm here to give you a collective read. This is the part two of the video that's uploading. It's 2 hours long. It took a minute to upload because all kind of little shit kept happening today. So that's getting ready to upload. This little part two, which is won't be that long, it probably a upload first, so you won't get thrown off. This is the end of the reading that is uploading now on my phone. It's under an hour, so it may, by the time I finish this, be upload. But this one, because it's not gonna be that long, this is sage I'm burning. All right. I've been hearing disturbing shit all day. Okay, and it started with that fucking Beyonce song. Okay, with that damn verse that she put in there. I told you that shit was disturbing. And that's not something that you just, you know, unconsciously or consciously just put in a song just because it sound good. Shit can manifest, especially when it's a song. So it's like, do you want this shit to manifest in the collective energy or something? Or like what? I'm just trying to understand because everything just about I heard today was disturbing, and it was all around domestic violence, and it was disturbing to hear that. Okay, I went over a relative house to see them because I hadn't seen them in a minute. Okay, she was like, where the hell have you been? Every time I go over there, that relative wasn't there, or she wasn't answering her phone. So I'm thinking that her daughters took her to Michigan because they from Detroit, Michigan. But they was there. They just be going off and doing shit every day. Even though she's 97, she still move around and go places and do all kind of stuff. So I went over there today and she didn't answer the phone. And I started to just pull off, but some said get out and ring the doorbell. And as I get out and ring the doorbell, her and her daughter pulling in the driveway. So it just go to show that I kept missing her. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have just said, well, I'll catch you back up with it. I don't know why she's not answering the phone, but I was thinking maybe she couldn't get to the phone, by her being so older. You know, they can't just get to the phone just because it's ringing when it take them a minute, or they usually have the phone around them. But that disturbing shit, and then hearing what I heard, that was disturbing. All I know is that when you in a relationship, whether it's male or female, because men get abused too, don't even think they don't. When you know somebody is abusive and you leave them, don't go back, because going back could be detrimental, and it could put the nail in the coffin. You know what I'm saying? People don't be expecting people to do the shit that they do, but they be out their motherfucking mind because they ain't healed these childhood wounds. And just to make a long story short, somebody was going through that with their husband, okay? And she left him, and she should have stayed left. And he convinced her to come back, and when she came back, he shot her in her head twice, in the front and in the back. So this shit is very disturbing to me. Okay, and then to hear what I heard in that damn Beyonce song, that shit is disturbing. So it's like, once you know somebody has already showed you who they is by being violent once, you're not supposed to go back. Domestic violence is serious, especially when it's shit, boyfriend or marriage. But when it's a marriage, it seems like it's even more nuttier because I don't know, motherfuckers just think that people are their possession. Your wife is not your possession just because you married to her. Your husband is not no possession. They're not no thing. They're a human being. Okay? And you don't own them. You don't have papers on them like you have papers on a pet, on a dog or a cat. You know what I'm saying? And then I just feel like people shouldn't get in marriages if they not healed. You got childhood issues and problems, men with your mama and all of those shit, and you might have seen domestic violence or seen any type of violence or had it done to you and shit. You got to heal that energy before you get into a relationship, because all you're going to do is, it's like sowing seeds, and then one day that seed manifests, or one day that flower or whatever you sowing, it blossoms, it comes into full maturity. That's the same way how the aggression, the repression, the depression, the obsession, the, all of that shit that's pushed down, eventually one day it's gonna blow up like a volcano. One day it's gonna blow up like a volcano. And when it blow up, it's usually blowing up on somebody that don't even deserve it. They not even the one that gave you the pain that escalated it to that moment where you doing what you're doing. Like, they not even responsible for that, but yet they the ones that's gonna get the brunt end of it because you didn't deal with it. This shit started as a child and you didn't deal with it at all, and then by the time you in your 40s, that's all it takes is one more incident or something that trigger you from when you was little, something that was out of your control, okay, that made you feel very vulnerable. You'll go right to that moment that when you couldn't defend or change the situation or control the situation, you're going to go right back to that moment when you couldn't control it, when you felt violated or you felt some type of way. And that moment is the trigger that make you respond and act crazy in a situation that's not even extreme. It don't even measure to go that level. But because this shit was suppressed for so long, it exploded like a earthquake, or it exploded like a volcano, or you know what I'm saying? It just erupt. And the same goes for a woman. Because, it goes both ways. But all that shit is triggered from things that happened as a child. That was too extreme. Why would you do that to your wife? That's too extreme. That is too fucking extreme. You're not fighting for your life. You're not arguing with a nigga out in the street. You're having a dispute or disagreement or whatever the fuck it is with your wife, and you're responding in that manner, in that extreme manner, male or female, like you're responding in that manner to somebody that you vow to love, care for, provide, protect through sickness, health, through bad, good, indifferent, whatever. You vow to honor that commitment, whether it's breaking up or not, whether they want to leave you or not. You still got a duty to act accordingly. You have a duty to act accordingly in that situation. It does not consist of you getting a gun and shooting her and killing her, shooting her 2 times in her head, like leaving kids with no mama and no daddy because now you in prison and she gone. Like, what are you accomplishing from that? This is the 3rd conversation about domestic violence that I unheard. Me and the girl was talking about the judge, what he did to his wife. That song that Beyonce made, that verse that just fucked me up when I heard it. Like, I should have just turned that shit off instantly. Because that's not some shit you put in music. That's just not today in 2023. That is not no shit you put in music. You're way too conscious for that. Like, what? Really? I don't know. Then I go over there and hear that crazy shit. Like, somebody dealing with that type of situation or will be dealing with that type of situation is all I can get from that. Like, and that instantly made me be so grateful that I have the hand of God on me and that I have never endured no violent man. Okay? And the one nut that thought he was going to be violent in my energy, he got his ass handed to him. Like, and that was like at the beginning of my life. Like, like I might have been 23, somewhere around there, 23, 24. No, maybe, no, I was that was the first time that me and him got into a fight, and he thought he was going to win, and I got in his ass then, okay? Then he tried the shit again. I think it was resentment, Now that I think back, I think he had resentment because I kept beating his ass. Because he kept trying to get in my energy thinking he was going to be abusive, and I kept getting in his ass. So I think that was resentment, like on some get back, like I'm going to get her, I'm going to get her, I'm going to get her. And every time he would try that shit, it would go all bad for him. So that had to be 24. And then when I wasn't messing with him no more, and he was obsessive and all that shit, stalky, I used to move. This nigga would try to find where I live. He would find where I live. Aquarius energy. Like, he was very destructive. He did drugs for the whole duration of the time that I ever known him. Like, crazy drugs, too. Like, ugh. But, and I think the next time was, I was pregnant with Davon, so I had to be about 28, something like that, and he got his ass handed to him then. Like, I'm not about to play these games because when I was a little girl, I didn't witness it, but I went through my sister. I had a sister on my father's side. My father had kids with his first wife, 8 kids with her. Okay, and my sister experienced domestic violence where she lost her life. Okay, so that shit traumatized me at 10 years old, going to a funeral. Okay, and she was only 23 or 24. I think she was 23, and it was by an older man, 40 years old. He was mad that she wouldn't give him some money. He was on drugs, doing drugs. This is why it's so many little things that are pet peeves for me, and by me having so much wisdom, I I just can't do. I can't deal with the tolerance of certain dysfunctional type of shit. I just can't. I can't deal with that because I know the outcomes of them. You know what I'm saying? I know the outcomes of them, like on a real deep level. So, you know, I can't deal with it like that. But let's get into this. He got that floss, and he's trying to kill it, bite it, do all kind of crazy shit to it.
Aren't you like buying them?
No, he by you. Okay, the words that I have that popped up on my phone. This is the part 2, so I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna do these. I was in the middle of pulling the palm read cards. I was in the middle of doing y'all last little spread when the camera went off. Okay, all right. So this is the part 2 of that. So I still got the cards down on the table. All right. So let's see. The words for the theme is time, like the little sand castle time with the sand that runs through. Room, it got a door, it got a lock on it that says do not disturb. So ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. All right, somebody wanted to lock you in. And then we got driving. Okay. Ooh wee. All right. Time. Time. When I think about time, I think a couple of different things. I feel like it's been a long time, maybe since some divine feminines and divine masculines have been in relationships. It have been a long time, maybe since you've seen certain people. Okay, I hadn't seen my aunt that I went to visit in 6 years. She said the last time I was over there, she was feeling some type of way. It was around 2017, 2018. I've been over there way before then, but I might was missing her, okay? Missing her phone call, missing her leaving the house and shit like that. But it may have been a long time since you've seen somebody. It may have been a long time since you went to school. You could be going back to school. It may be a long time since you've been in a relationship, had a relationship or a commitment. It's been a long time probably since you have worked, or been out in the work field or something like that. It's been a long time probably since you exercised, okay? Went on walks, okay? It's been a long time since you probably did a diet, you know? It's been a long time, okay? I feel like time is on your side, okay? Somebody could have did time, could be coming home, something like that, all right? Okay, I feel like divine timing is in play. Okay, it says this symbol represents your connection with action and the opportunities. Splendidity. Okay, synchronicities. Okay, this suggests that time is precious. Oh, commodity. Yeah, time. It's been a long time since you've seen somebody, and they may be like an elder in your family, and you probably need to see them because time is precious and it's like a commodity. But it don't have to just be an elder; it could be anybody, anybody. Where time is essential, that you spend time with those that you cherish, because uh, tomorrow ain't promised to everybody. You could have seen somebody right before, God forbid, before they expire. Who knows? Before they move. Okay? Somebody could be in the last phase of their life. Time is very essential when you're looking at the sandcastle, because when that sand run out, that's it. It's over with. So something is of an essence. Something is of an essence. Okay? Then we got the room. It says this symbolizes a place you have deep within your mind. This can be either a set of thoughts or experience. Let me see what the rest of it says. Let me see. Experience or a particular part of yourself. This represents your desires, belief, and a specific place inside your mind. Do not disturb. Some people may put a do not disturb sign because they need rest. They want to rejuvenate. They may be meditating. They may be, you know, want time to themselves. And then for others, this do not disturb sign could be love, could be romance. Okay? Also, it's saying that the do not disturb sign could be someone that's hiding, that don't want to be bothered. We got childhood, we got place, we got desk, we got dorm. So this could be like high school, college, and then we got my room, we got office, we got living room, we got lobby, we got club, we got salon, we got row, like ROW, we got portal, we got corridors, outside, auditorium, receipt, competition, outing, medicine, lord, work, worker, neighborhood, house, bathroom, bedroom, wall, hotel, building place, closet, lot, like lots of fruit, lots, hallway, town, hospital, toilet, public toilet, dirty toilet, oh shit, bathroom, brooms, husband. Trying to see, what is the other part? Husband cheating. Ooh wee. Okay, somebody fucking in the bathroom. Somebody gonna creep away, cheat, and they gonna be fucking in places they ain't got no business fucking. Yeah. We got husband. Somebody got this a man that got real promiscuous ways. And he think he's slick. And he gonna get caught fucking with some round. We got wife. Hold on, let me see what wife is about. Yeah, it's wife. It's just wife. This husband is cheating. Fiance. This person is gonna do infidelity, whether you engaged to him or married to him or not. They gonna be thinking they slick. What I'm seeing and what I'm getting right now Okay, and I can slap somebody for this. Uh, them having friends or people, these is benefit, friends with benefits. Them having people around you in your space playing like this platonic and they just friends, whether it's male or female, it don't matter. And them dipping off in different parts of the house, getting quick fuckies in, quick quickies in. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody think they real slick. This is some dirty shit that a motherfucker would do. Male or female. Bring people around you and you think they just cordial and just platonic and they dipping off fucking them. This could be a woman doing this with her girlfriends or a man doing this. Either way. Mushrooms, mushroom clouds, somebody like doing mushrooms. It says it may a sudden and unexpected event that causes chaos or destruction. That's you catching this bitch because he thinking he can get away with something and he can't. You catching something and then it suddenly escalate and go to one point to another. Where's that paper at from that download that I did? Remember when I told you attack running feet? Somebody is going to get attacked. Somebody going to catch something and the whole motherfucking fight going to break out. Where's that damn paper at? I put it somewhere because I cleaned up. See, this is why I hate cleaning up. When you clean up, you can't remember what you did with shit. Especially when it's stuff you don't really mess with. Hold on. Where is that damn paper at? Oops. What the hell did I do with that paper? I stuck it in between something. This motherfucker think he's slick. Anybody that got promiscuous problems, I'm not fucking with him. I'm not fucking with him. I'm not fucking with him because, bitch, you got me fucked up if you think you can do any motherfucking thing in the high priestess energy. This is how you know a motherfucker is not spiritual. Okay, they carnal as fuck. Okay, they south know as fuck. And they not as smart as they not smart at all to even think that they can dip off and do this shit in your energy. Soon as you get in with them, it's gonna be over. Okay, you're gonna catch something unexpected. He says chaos and destruction. This may be a man catching a woman. That's why I said dirty bathroom. And it's a dirty bathroom because of the shit that's going on inside there. And then it says X. Yeah, this is your ex. Somebody that want to come back. Somebody that's missing you or you missing them. This person want to take a new turn. However, they still hold some lingering is this word lingering? Yeah, lingering desires towards their past. Which meaning that they still got fucked up behaviors and they'll fuck somebody that they used to fuck, somebody that they should have supposed to have cut off. Like, no, I'm not, no. We got analyzing their behavior. Learning from your mistakes. That means don't repeat the same shit over. Okay? And make sure not to repeat your former conduct. All of that. Like, it's basically like they saying, you know the conduct of this person and you know how their behavior is and you know how they move. You already analyzed this. You already went through this shit. So don't repeat the former kind of conduct or the former kind of, shit over again. This is why the fuck they're X. Exit to the left, like X, you know what I'm saying? Period. You got to be vocal about your needs. That's the second time I wrote that down on a piece of paper. I don't know what the hell I did with this piece of paper. But as soon as I ain't on the video, all of a sudden it's going to pop up. But all of this shit, even what I wrote down, got something to do with what I'm reading. And it's got to do with a confrontation gonna break out. What you doing in there? Hey, what you beating up? He loves strings and stuff like that. He will beat that string up. Um, a whole confrontation gonna break out because somebody gonna catch somebody being nasty. Somebody gonna catch somebody being nasty. Mean they gonna catch them fucking in the bathroom or fucking in another part of the house that they gonna be playing it like they just going to maybe show them to the bathroom. I don't know. But all I know is somebody gonna get caught in whatever fuck shit they think they doing. And I feel like it's this ex right here. This ex that still got some of the behavior and the conducts from formal. Okay? And they may have not emotionally grown up. Okay? This person may not appreciate the people that they have around them and their energy, or maybe they went through this where people didn't appreciate who they was to them in their life, in their energy. Okay, somebody been fucking, whether the ex went through this and he could have, if he had a promiscuous wife, girlfriend, or whatever. I feel like somebody caught their spouse fucking in the house while it was company and all that going on. And then we got coloring. And then it says being pregnant. Yeah, this person just want to come in and get somebody pregnant. Living room, held down. Oh, this person might hold you down. Lock the door. This person may take it. Get stabbed. We got stabbed, getting stabbed, seeing, what is that? Seeing dead relative. Somebody may be seeing dead relatives. This may be a situation that already happened where somebody got stabbed because they got into a confrontation with somebody that was violent, like their girlfriend or something. I don't know. I'm just seeing a man get into a confrontation with a girlfriend and she stabbed him while he's sitting down. And I said this shit before in the reading that the karmic is very violent. She like to pick up knives. She may pick up a knife and accidentally stab the masculine. And it may go too far and it may cause him, his demise. Somebody may already be getting hints and clues that some kind of death is going on around them, and they probably thinking one thing, but it's the dead relative trying to show them or tell them something. Somebody may have the fear of death, okay? Somebody may have issues with somebody that already passed on, okay? Some kind of deceased person that already passed on, okay? Somebody may need closure. This person may pass away. I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to say it because I'm the high priestess and I swear I feel it, I see it. I know what this shit is. I don't want to say it. But it's somebody that has not resolved issues with divine feminine. And this person may unexpectedly, I told y'all before, pass away unexpectedly. Something gonna go on with an attack, a fight, some kind of confrontation that's gonna break out and it's gonna get out of hand. And somebody gonna get killed while the fighting going on. Somebody's gonna fall to their death. And it got to do with this magic this bitch keep sending out and projecting out and doing. This is the backfire. This is the fucking backfire. For others, this is a spiritual realm that is guiding you for support. So your dead relatives, may be around you, protecting you and guiding you. I know that this got to do with unresolved issues with people that have passed on. This would be like your mother, your father, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your best friend, shit like that. Okay? Somebody may need to talk to a therapy or talk to somebody to talk out these emotions. And I know this to be true because when I went over my aunt house, we was talking about my father and stuff, and how when it's something about these men, I don't know. Okay, uh, he had a child that we didn't know about. Okay, this child was born before me, so it's not like it was a love child like that. But what I'm saying is, my father had an 18-month-old baby with a woman. I ain't gonna say her name, but with a woman. This particular woman, um, he stopped seeing her and started seeing my mother, and my mother was friends with her. Okay, her and my mother was friends. That's how my mother met him. Okay. And when he started dating my mama, he just disassociated and cut off that child, and never took care of that child. We never knew nothing about that child until recently. And this is a grown ass man now. Okay? And I find shit in that I find all a whole bunch of shit disturbing. This is why I would never mess with a married man, because of seeing that shit, knowing that shit. This is why I would not mess with a married man, because you can end up having a child by them, and then because he's married or because he find another relationship more important, that child will be neglected and may not be taken care of by that parent like he should, especially when that parent can provide for them. Like, my father had paper when I was coming up. That's why this shit sound crazy to me. My father had paper when I was coming up. He had A1 credit. He had a good ass job that he was at for over 30 years, and it was a big ass plant. The cars that we drive. He worked at one of those motor companies for years. He was in the service, so he was a military man. So he got all kind of paper. Okay, all right. And to know that he never took care of this boy and never went back to acknowledge him and do anything for him. That shit sound crazy as fuck, because I cannot see him doing that. But he did that. And then just how he met my mother, you know what I'm saying? Fact that he was married, even though he divorced his wife and then eventually married my mother. It's just messy to me. All this shit is messy. So that could be unresolved issues, because how I view that whole situation and shit, that could be affecting me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to do with someone you trust, or just, it's got to do with trust. And then just all the other little things that I seen within their marriage, like, shit that my mama did. It's just messed up. Okay, it's just messed up. But somebody got unresolved issues with somebody that have passed on. Okay, and if they ain't passed on yet, they may. Like I said, somebody may get into a confrontation. If it ain't a confrontation, it could be some kind of medical issue or problem. Okay, but somebody gonna get into a confrontation because they gonna catch something gonna go on, it's gonna go left. There's gonna be attack, a fight, a brawl, or something going on. It may involve gunfire, may involve a knife, but somebody gonna get attacked and fall to their death. And somebody may be having dreams about they dead relatives, or seeing they dead relatives. We got super here. Okay, let's see what super is. Okay, this is like a superhero, or super being powers, like special powers. Yeah, this is being a superhero or having superpowers, like I just said. This represents your desire for control and power in your life. It also indicates that you have a very strong sense of confidence. And shit, and your confidence kill people. Some people is intimidated by your strong confidence, male or female. I got that shit written down somewhere too. But somebody's intimidated by your skills. And when I looked at skills, I also seen kill. I said somebody is intimidated by your confidence. It kills them. You know, they can't handle your confidence. Okay. Some people may use their powers in a positive way, and some use their powers in a negative way. Are you helping others, or are you using your powers to manipulate them? So we already know that the karmics like to manipulate, and they use they gifts in a negative way, and divine feminines and masculines use their positive, they positive with their power and control, and they use theirs in a powerful way because they help people with their powers. Okay. You may need to pay attention to people's actions and their intentions towards you. Okay. Because everybody don't got everybody's not responsible with how they use their powers. You know, some people got great powers, but they're not responsible for it. So you got to be assertive to pay attention to their actions and their intentions, because some people don't know the damage that they can do. Like, that's what I'm getting from that. They just don't. Somebody may self-harm themselves. Somebody is very self-destructive. They got a lot of emotional pain. Their behavior is very, destructive. Somebody's struggling with negative emotions and they finding it difficult to cope. Somebody may want you to feel guilty, punish yourself and feel guilty by the way they feel. Cause they going through some turmoil in their emotions and shit. It's just crazy energy that I'm reading. They want you, so this is somebody that will manipulate you. If they want you to feel guilty, they want you to feel guilty about how you feel about whatever it is. And then the way they respond to it, they want you to have an emotional attachment to that. Somebody self-harm themselves and they have negative emotions. They may be abusive. This is shit that I'm talking about. This is somebody that would do harm to himself and others. He or she. It's got to do with their self-esteem and their self-worth. So they may find it very hard to be around people that have a lot of confidence in themselves. Somebody has gone through a lot of trauma. And then it says getting hurt, sexual abuse. Yeah, this is somebody that will do domestic violence and rape somebody. Take it. This person wanna, and then we got homicide. I can't make this shit up. They go to gun shoot. There go to fucking gun shoot right there. Homicide, sexual abuse, getting hurt, and trauma. But let me look at the homicide. See, the homicide is talking about anger and frustration and aggression. And it also got something to do about desire of having power and control over other people. It says you need to discuss any negative emotions before it escalate into a harmful situation. Now, all that shit that I just said at the beginning of this reading, from the conversations that I held, lets me know that is you already know it's certain people you can't be in their presence and you can't get in no relationship with them. They not healed. Let's going back to the healing. Somebody's not healed and the shit can go left. And I just wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it. Hold on. Somebody gonna do some crazy mess. Yeah. Okay. All right. That was somebody. They thought noise was coming from here. Ain't no noise coming from here. But
I think it's for me like talking that late while you're like recording.
that's what's going on. Somebody's very violent. And when I think about this situation with the homicide, it's making me think that this is repressed anger, that the first situation that come out, this is what somebody gonna do. Then we got suicide. I just told y'all. We got the massacre, we got suicide, we got killing, robbing, violence. Then we got killing what is this? Killing someone, shooting them in the head. I can't make this shit up. Somebody want to do this shit to somebody. We got gunshot, we got stabbing, we got home invasion, we got someone kill. It says kill someone, and it's a knife. This could be a woman or a man, like straight up. Somebody feel powerless and vulnerable, and this make you act like this. This got to do with some kind of loss and grief, some kind of repressed anger, or other negative emotions. This is somebody that felt some kind of way. This is somebody that felt some kind of way, and you never should have went around them. You know what I'm saying? They've been feeling like this. We got assault, we got suicide, we got crash, we got disaster, we got brakes not working, we got hair color, we got water inside. That's a house. Water inside a house. We got ex-partner. Somebody may go through a disaster, like some kind of storm disaster, okay, and it may destroy their house and may put a lot of water damage on in there. Somebody may crash into a house. Somebody brakes may go out and they may crash. Somebody has, I'm looking at hair color. Somebody has a lot of inner strength, okay? Inner strength. It's a notice of change. It indicates your experiences, okay? A difference in your inner strength, okay? The difference could help you obtain the things you always wanted in life. So yeah, the hair color is all positive stuff. It just got to do with like you just have an inner strength. You got a lot of different things changing and going on with you, and they all like good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then let me see. Yeah, it's like a new identity. It's like, you know, you've learning, you branching out and just like you learning about more than one side of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like changing your style up and realizing that you like short hair and you didn't never knew that you were like a shortcut, or you like long hair and you never knew that you would like long hair, or a weird color that you wouldn't normally color your hair or something like that. It's just experimenting with different sides of you. Harnessing this kind of power is just saying that you're flexible, um, with your methods, okay, and your progress forward in life, okay. Somebody may be losing hair. Somebody may be redheaded or going red. Somebody may have blonde hair, purple hair, Okay, somebody's hair falling out. Somebody's losing their hair. Somebody got hairy legs. We got eyelashes. We got brown horse lipstick, red eyes. Okay, somebody eyes be red when they drink or they get high. We got salon. What is this? Oh, this is some kind of color, crimp you or some kind of color. It got red in it, red and blue in it. It just means it represents calmness, sadness. Yellow can signify happiness or caution. Green symbolize growth or envy. So different colors mean different things. Let me see. We got the Pope on here. We got sacrifice. We got vaping. We got surrounded. We got enemies. We got overthink. I feel like somebody trying to set somebody up to go to like a event or something like that, and they gonna not realize that they're around a whole bunch of enemies. I feel like the Pope, like this may be some kind of priest, dark priest, something going on with his Pope is involved with a sacrifice, okay, and surrounding somebody and trapping them in somewhere, okay, and turn out to be an enemy. Then we got overthink. Somebody may feel like something ain't right with going to this event or being in any type of situation like this, and they may overthink and don't make the right decision. Somebody may need to relax, okay, like take a couple of deep breaths and ground themselves so they can be mindful and focus on the present and shit like that, okay. Somebody may need to go to a therapist, okay, or talk to a trusted friend to help them manage their thoughts and their emotions, and remember to take a break and prior towards self-care. Anxiety thoughts and misunderstandings, mistakes. That's a ticking time bomb with that mistake. We got oversleep. We got mind argument. We got dream. We got overdose. Somebody may overdose, and then we got fear. We got a family member. A family member could overdose. You got two adults here and two kids. A child can probably get a hold of something that they ain't got no business and overdose, or either one of these two out of these parents right here, somebody can accidentally do that. Somebody may have unresolved issues with a family member or something like that, or a relationship, some kind of conflict that maybe need to be addressed. They may need to have an open and honest conversation with family members to improve the relationship and resolve any issues. Okay? And then you got family, you got dead family, family dying, you got siblings, you got ancestors, you got my children, you got members, you got incest, you got deceased, and then you got a dead friend. I feel like there's some incest going on within the family, and that might make somebody OD. You know, somebody could is getting, somebody got a lot of unresolved issues in family, and somebody could be doing incest. Okay, and it could take its toll because somebody, this is member. You got my children, and then member and sibling. The sibling could have had sexual contact with one of these one of these members of this family. It could be a child or something like that. And that child, it could be overwhelming to that child because that child know that that shit ain't wrong. It was wrong. Okay. Yeah, this because they said we each have a part to play in our mind. This person may have some kind of regret or guilt for what happened, that they something that happened that they know that it shouldn't have happened. Their mind is communicating with them, and I feel like they picking up shit. Somebody is reevaluating. Somebody may reevaluate how they fit into a certain environment or relationship. Okay. Also, uh, remember, no matter what you're going through, you have a part to play, and you deserve to be included. Yeah. Don't let nobody dictate how you feel about a situation. You got employee, you got worker, you got leader, you got character, you got siblings, you got club, you got lobby, you got manager, you got lord, you got materials, you got seduced. Okay, that go that tongue. Somebody trying to seduce somebody with their tongue. You got stalk, you got men, you got guided, you got bum. Somebody's a bum. And you got rapper, and then you got competition, banana, death, volcano, okay, chemistry, old friend, partner. Somebody may mess around with their friend's partner, okay, and I'm telling you, competition may get out of hand, and somebody may get seriously hurt if a confrontation is getting out of hand. Somebody may, it says held down. Why somebody holding somebody down? Oh yeah, they got a chain around their neck. So this is like somebody trapping somebody, restricting them to a powerless situation. This is somebody out their mind. Like it's very disturbing to me. This is somebody that don't want somebody to leave. This could be somebody that's long distance. Somebody could be on LSD, so they can be out their mind. I already told y'all about mushrooms. This is somebody that can be completely out their mind. They could be on LSD, so that means they can't they have no control of what they doing. Yeah, it says the end of the world. The world is ending. Overthinking. They could think the world is ending and then just the end of the world. Like this shit is disturbing. This is really disturbing. The cards that fell down on the table is the family chain, Uranus, the thumb, which is short. We got affection line. Okay, them the three palm cards, and the rest of them was just other cards that's within the deck. Okay, some I ain't gonna read that. You may be going on a trip with the driving here. You may be getting a new car. Something's going on with driving. You definitely got control of things. Okay, you definitely are reaching your goals and in your destinations. You have changes something that's big in your life going on, whether it's personal work or better control over life. Okay, the other cards that's on the table is not ever, I don't understand, Absolutely. And then it says, we did not come this, we did not come to fear the future. We came to shape it. So somebody may have fears about the future. Okay. All right. The next one is, I have confidence in my skill, but I also see that I have confidence that kills. So I feel like your confidence, it intimidates some people. How strong you is. Okay. Next one is, my confident knows no limit. Okay, your confident knows no limit. So you confident and sure of your faith and what it is you believe. Then it says, negative self-talk has no place in my life. Okay, so you got negative negative um self-talk has no place in my life. Okay, now I'm gonna read this family chain. Let me see what this is about. Somebody may have strong emotional family ties. Okay, and these strong emotional family ties may keep them from departing from their family or something like that. It's like a chain that's tied to your thumb, okay, which is tied to your heavily tied to your family. Strong emotional family ties. And then it says, if the line is thin or unchained, this shows a lack of emotion and family involvement. So I mean, damn, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So if you got a thin line and it's unchained, that means you don't have no issues with leaving them. It may be a lack of emotions, okay, and a lack of family involvements, and you don't have no problem with breaking away from him and stuff like that. But I feel like that's not fair to say that, because you should be able to branch off, whether you have strong family ties or not. You should be able to branch off and see other parts of the world and live in other places. You can always go back to visit family. Okay. Okay, it's saying that the family chain is read from the first finger, side of the thumb, by the side of the thumb. So often the line is heavily chained at the start, but then you gradually turn into a thin line. Okay, this indicates that you have gradually become less emotionally tied to your family. I'm gonna have to agree, because that's how I feel. I used to be very strongly tied to my family, but that's not because of the line is thin. That's because I gained a lot of wisdom and consciousness. My consciousness has elevated and stuff like that. So I view things completely different than I did when I was a little kid. That's what that is. Okay. Okay, when you have a relationship with the Father God, okay, that makes you not be codependent of other people and whatnot, and you allow people to be free and be themselves, and you be free and you be yourself as well. That's what that is. Okay, somebody want to focus on their own life activities. Somebody want to be responsible for organizing and focusing on their life. Sometimes, you know, when you always uh organizing and being responsible for other people and their life and their activities and their appointments and everything they do, don't you think somebody get tired of that? Like, don't you think somebody want to just be responsible for themselves after a while and not have all them obligations all over their head? That's how I view that. The next card is the Uranus, the thumbnail. The thumb. So once again, we're talking about that thumb and that first finger. Okay, the short thumb that doesn't reach the bottom of the index finger shows that somebody has a lack of willpower. If you are indecisive or too compassionate, often putting others' needs before your own, learning to say no. Somebody may need to learn to say no and stop doing everything for everybody. And maybe for some people, that's where they at, where they putting themselves first, and they stop. They just learning to say no now. They know that they don't have to do everything for everybody now. That goes back to being conscious and having a relationship with God. The affection line, which is deep etched lines. Okay, they are small horizontal lines located at the edge of your palm. When one or more of these lines are deeply etched, this indicates that you are capable of strong, lasting relationships. So let me see where the lines is at. Oh, okay. I guess that's the in the middle. You gotta have one or more lines that are deeply etched, sketch it. Okay, this indicates that you are capable. That's them lines in the middle right there. It's real deep. Okay, so it just tells me that someone is breaking away from strong ties that they had for a really long time, and maybe they branching off, and they moving away, and they have confidence in themselves. Okay, and they confident in their skills, and they just ready to focus on themselves to secure their future. Okay, and then we got, of course, that sits on top. Okay, I just opened up the do not disturb, which is the room. Somebody may want, time to themselves to regroup their mind, their thoughts, and stuff like that. Their beliefs, okay, their desires and their belief, okay. This indicate, forgotten parts of your psyche and your mind. Okay, so somebody may have a lot of things coming back to their recognition, like to their mind. A lot of things coming back to their mind that they might have thought they forgot about. It could be, passions and desires, or things that they probably forgot about, and it's coming back to the forefront. These is hidden parts of their mind that they, forgot about. Somebody, something about childhood. You may go back to your childhood home or house, or be dealing with unresolved thoughts for maybe from childhood. This may got something to do with desires to be comfortable and protected. So somebody may have felt like they was unsafe when they was little, okay, and they didn't have comforts. Like they maybe stayed in a hostile household or something like that. Somebody may want to return, okay, to the time when they was most happy and carefree, and it could have been when they was a child. Everything in your mind, your habits, and everything is shaped by your experiences that you had during your childhood days. It's got to do with some dream you had when you was a child, and your mind is trying to bring you back. Your unconscious mind is trying to bring you to your dreams, that maybe little things that you said and did when you was a child, and you forgot all about it. Okay, All right, you forgot all about it. So they finna bring you into the knowing who you is, okay, and pushing you to go after those dreams because the universe is opening up the opportunity for you to fulfill them dreams. And these dreams is from when you was a childhood. It could have been you being a singer, you being a, you know, something that you thought you would never be. I can't even, explain. It could be, singer, music. It could be acting, modeling. It could be, you know, all kind of shit that got to do. To me, it sounds like the arts. It sounds like arts and crafty type shit. Okay, it could have been, you playing the piano or instruments. It could have been you doing drawing, paintings, and all that old type of stuff. You know, something that is missing. Your subconscious mind is trying to bring it to you in your dreams. They're gonna give you your unconscious needs. So it's like answers is gonna come to you in your dreams. Okay, something that you forgot about as a child is gonna come back to you. So something about an old home and house, and then my children, home invaded. Okay, be careful of home invasions. Somebody may be stalking you out and trying to get in your house. Someone is taking steps to increase their security. Okay, they may be installing a security system, okay, and changing their locks. May this may have already happened to somebody where somebody had somebody invading their house and they had to move and they trying to, cope with, you know, they trying to cope with the fears and the anxieties of what they went through, somebody coming in their house. So be careful, make sure you lock your doors and your windows. Cause somebody's stalking, watching your house. Backyard. They may be hiding behind trees in backyards. You may have a house that have a lot of bushes and privacy areas where it's like a blind side that gives the the stalker, you know, the upper hand or some type of shit because you got that them bushes there or something like that. So just be careful going in and out of a house. Somebody could have stayed. Somebody could have had a messed up backyard when they was little, or they could have had a beautiful backyard when they was little. But the state of the backyard indicates the emotional state. So I just take it about everything that went on in your personal space. When you was like playing with your friends and stuff like that, going over their house, they coming, over your house and all that kind of stuff. Things that happened to you, if you got bullied as a kid, if you was always fighting as a kid, okay, maybe your house wasn't as nice as your friend's house, stuff like that. Somebody that got a messed up backyard or whatever whatnot may be neglecting parts of their emotional state, okay, and maintaining like taking care, like self-care and all that kind of stuff. The backyard may represent that's going on inside them. They may have issues with finding time to relax or something like that. Somebody need to focus on self care and taking time for themselves. That's why the hotel had to do not disturb sign, because somebody want to take time for themselves and recuperate, you know. Somebody may not had a lot of they may not have, was born, may not was raised in a relaxed house, in a calm house. They may have been a lot of chaos, fighting. They could have had loud TVs and always had music and radios on, and it always was loud with people in the house. All that shit affect kids when they coming up, because all that shit should be cut off, cut down, cut off, stopped at a certain time. There should be structure and all kind of stuff going on in the house. But a child that's maybe is raised in a house where it's always loud with the radios, the TVs, people in and out and stuff like that, that shit is dysfunctional. They going to sleep to that shit, waking up to that shit, okay? Like all kind of stuff. Confirmation. Hmm. Yeah, somebody may find it hard to relax because it could be now. Somebody may find it hard to relax and need to relax because they had a chaotic household with kids and a spouse or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's just somebody lived in a chaotic house and they need time to themselves. Toddler, somebody may have a toddler. Somebody may got a new house or moving from a house. We got little girl. We got living room, sexual abuse. We got family dying. Somebody just may have a fear of losing their loved ones or feeling a fear of being abandoned, or maybe they're going through this. It's a sense of guilt or regret for not spending enough time with family members. Okay. It could also indicate a need for emotional support and connection. Somebody may lose different family members, okay, and it may be from unexpected things and stuff, and you not realizing how valuable time is in the commodity of it or whatever whatnot. Okay, spending time with people you care, and it's gonna fuck you up. Okay, this could be for anybody. This could be for me. It could be for anybody, but this could be any family member that you think you got a lot of time with, and then all of a sudden they gone. It's that type of shit, and it fuck you up. And they can go by overdose, they can go by confrontation, fights, and scraps, and being shot unexpectedly. They can. It can be so many different ways that a person can go unexpectedly that you never thought they would go. Okay, and then it fuck you up because you thought you had time, and then it got to do with the unresolved issues with the family members and communicating and all that. And see, you're not communicating, you're not resolving the issues or talking to them, and then something happened to them, that's gonna fuck you up. This could be your mother, your father, anything. Somebody could have had a controlling mother that could have been suffocating them, controlling them, being not having boundaries, okay, not allowing them to be independent and all that old stuff. That'll fuck you up. You had somebody in your energy like that and then they gone. It's important for you to be independent and take care of yourself. Okay? Wow, this stuff is too deep. It's so much on here. I'll come back and do another one, but it's just too much stuff. It's too deep. Somebody can lose their mother. They can lose their child. Okay. Okay. We got mama here. Like we got dead dad here. Died. Okay. We got buffet. Somebody may eat some food or eat something that they shouldn't eat, or something can happen at a buffet or something like that. We got roller coaster. Okay. But this is weird that I'm seeing all this because one of my siblings on my father's side passed away and I didn't know. So when I went to go see my aunt, she was coming back from the rememorial of that. Okay. I was like, what? And it was my older brother. And I would have never thought he was going, but he went from a pneumonia. He had pneumonia. He was in the hospital and they released him and let him go, or either he left and he shouldn't. I don't know how it went, but he didn't even get a chance to take the things off his chest. As soon as he got home, he passed away. So I feel like they either let him out too soon and he shouldn't have been out, or either he could have voluntarily left. But either way, he was not supposed to leave that hospital. They found him in his apartment building, deceased. So I don't even think he was in his apartment. So he might have went like stepped in the doorway or something like that and then just passed away. I don't know. We got the sign of Libra here. What is Libra talking about? This got to do with balance, harmony, and justice. This got to do with a need of being fair and equality in life. It also suggests a need of decision and finding a middle ground with any situation. Okay. Somebody may feel out of balance or unfair, have unfairness around them. Somebody need to make decisions that align them with their values. Somebody need to seek harmony and compromise in their relationships, okay, when interacting with others, trusting in the universe to bring justice and balance in your life. Okay. Now let me see, what is this? Somebody may have a dream of a person that passed on. You could have lost someone close to you. Shit, they could be getting in touch with you this way to tell you. But this also got a need to let go of the past, the traumas, and any negative emotions. It got to do with change and losses in your life. Letting go of any emotional and past trauma that are holding you back. Yeah. Yeah, you got dead here, you got dead person, you got dead body, you got dead people, you got zombies, died, dead dog, death, dead snake, and funeral. Okay. I'm not about to go through all that. We got little one. This is about inner child and innocence and being vulnerable and a desire to return to a simple time in your life. Okay. When you needed nurturing and protection. Okay. It may also suggest that you are feeling small and insignificant in some aspect of your life. Your worth is not determined by size or accomplishment. Focus on self care and finding joy in the simple things in life. Somebody may be working on that. Okay, enough of this on this thing. This shit is deep. Yes, it's deep. Okay, I'm gonna put a little T on this, a little T, these T card, T oracle, and we're gonna wrap it up. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Oh, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel. Can I get some more? Holy Spirit, Holy Angel. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel. Oops. So you got some unexpected things that may come right out of the blue. Let's see what kind of cards fail. You got money and property through inheritance. You got winning windfalls. Okay. You got deep, deep friendships with someone of the same sex. You got advice from a friend. This is a dog barking. If you hear dogs barking, you may be, a friend or somebody may be getting ready to see you, come and see you, or pay attention to what's going on around the dogs barking. You got good fortune with the beetle here. I told you things was gonna come out of the blue for you. We got the broken ring, which is parting of ways, either romance or business. So you may part ways for, people from your past. It could be anything. We got Cheerfield. Someone new is entering into your life. We got the crack cup, which is dissatisfaction with life. Somebody have a dissatisfaction with life. That could be somebody that's in your energy. We got the staff here, which you will take care of in a different time. It says you will be taken care of. Oh, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Father God. We got the archway here. You got new opportunities and possibilities, and the pathway is open to you. You got the rift, the reef, which is sorrow over a loss. Okay, reefs also is prosperity and stuff. I'm shocked that they put that on there. You got teardrop. You got great personal sorrow. Okay, all right. We got heart here. Love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, you got some true love, deep affection and caring coming in. Okay, either you feel people feel this way about you, or I feel like you're gonna connect with that energy. You got February, they may be a Pisces or they may be Aquarius. You got love here, okay? You got the pill here, which is time to get out of a situation. You got the four-leaf clover, which is great, good fortune. That's twice good fortune that came out. We got someone's working against you behind your back. This is a rat. We already know that's probably somebody from your past. That's in this list. That. Then we got purse. Pay attention to your finances. Yeah, this is why they're a rat. Somebody's a rat in your energy. You got a lot of prosperity, good luck, and fortune that comes into you. You let certain situations go. Okay, this person may be Aquarius, Cuff, Pisces, or a Pisces. All right, this may be over love or something like that. Okay, all right, you may have affection, deep love and affection for somebody else, or somebody got it for you and mad about the broken ring because you won't give them a chance. Okay, all right, and then we got deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Somebody gonna have a deep friendship with somebody of the same sex. Okay, something like that's going on. You got advice from a friend. All right, you got someone new coming into your life. I feel like